Assalamu alaikum. Detroit, Mosque number 1. Bear witness that there is no God but Allah, and I bear witness that Muhammad is his messenger. I further bear that the Honorable Elijah Muhammad is the messenger of God, and I further bear that Prophet Noah Drew Ali is a prophet of God. Greet y'all in greeting words, peace. Assalamu alaikum, Islam, what up, dope? I had a beautiful conversation yesterday for about 2.5 hours, brother. I felt like the angel who was wrestling with the devil, man. And the devil, not the devil, understand that I see the devil can be anybody. Black, white, it don't make a difference. Satan different. I feel like I was wrestling with a devil, one of Satan's children. Say, what the hell you talking about, Brother Elamine? Especially when I tell y'all who I was talking to. He like, you call me a devil, man? No, sir. No, sir. I didn't call you a devil. I said, I felt like I was wrestling with a devil, and I also said that I had the most beautiful conversation, man. This conversation was so beautiful, and it was argued at its best manner. An argument and argue is two different languages. Arguing is building. That's what we would call it in the conscious world. I'm building with you, man. But you don't build when you're tearing down somebody else's stuff. That's not building. Building is when you're standing on the shoulders of your brother to look up higher. That's building. And when you build, it be hard to build because you got to get past a whole lot of emotions and even hidden aberrations. And that understanding comes from some Dianetics about aberration, hidden aberrations. Now I was talking to an angel, brother. That man wasn't no devil. The devil was there causing division between me and him. But we are already locked at the hip through the love and for the love of God. He's not part of the Moorish Science Temple, and you got what you consider temple Moors, and you got Moors that believe in sovereignty and our own government, and those two sectors of Moors have a misunderstanding. I'm with Elijah Muhammad. So, the temple Moors, I love them and respect them and understand them, and I can roll with them. Because the messenger told us, and the minister said it, you know, I help you do everything you trying to do. As far as the liberation of our people, I help you, man. But when you get as far as you can go with what you know, the minister said, I got something in my back pocket, brother. And he said, and I'm gonna pull it out. All I want to know, would you help me when we get as far as you can go? Would you help me the same way I help you? That's how we roll. That's how real FOI roll. That's how the members of the Nation of Islam roll. We'll help you, brother, but would you help us? So we were speaking like that. I'm building with this brother. And he's so sincere and trying to prove and connect the dots. And this is a very strong government, MAG, M-A-G, strong. These brothers is wiser than any group of men I have ever met. And you can feel the God in the presence of life in these brothers. So I love and respect them. We bumped heads on social media, not bumped heads like, you know, going at each other in the wrong spirit, but bumped heads meaning we met, and at the end he told me he already knew of me. And we talk, man, we talk. And what he wanted me to understand, in a nutshell, is one, you know, my intentions. I told him, brother, listen, Allah judges man by their intentions, and your intentions cannot be attached to none of your wants or desires. So Allah judges man by intentions, and I already knew that your intentions were good. I wouldn't even go too deep into this conversation with you. That's the first thing I do when I get to jabbing and debating with somebody. I'm trying to see where their attention is at. I can find out where your attention is at in the first 5-10 minutes of the conversation. If I want to play around, I can go a little longer to find out what your intentions are. But once I know you got good intentions, them become my best friends. You fake people. My wife said you need to quit cussing. I'm like, I need to start cussing more. That's what I told her. But anyway, when you talk to people who got their own hidden agenda and intentions, y'all don't wind up liking each other. Or you some real personality worshipers that just zealots for their man. They don't like me. They love Farrakhan or they love Noble Drew Ali, but they don't like me because they personality worship, they dick ride, they ass kissers, and don't even know it, and the minister tells them, I feel sorry for you, any of you that worship me. That's what Farrakhan said, I feel sorry for you. But yeah, his intentions, I told him and he said it, and at the end of his men going back and forth, because I had to shut the hell up because we started going back and forth, bickering like little girls. But it was a middleman on the phone who loved both of the messenger and the prophet too. And this brother they love the minister. They just they on their square, but their compass just off a little bit. And he said ours off, mine off a little bit. But I assured him that I'm nothing like my other brothers. No, I'm nothing like them. I'm come from the same school, and I got the same thing they got. But I see it. Pain, brother, make you see crystal clear. So anyway, after his point, it's like this takes nothing away from the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. So remember I was telling you about the common denominator. So I came back and said this. I understand your intentions from the beginning, but the conclusion that you said it takes nothing away from the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, I'm trying to tell you, it puts those of us who love him and believe in him. I know him. I know. I'm different, but I'm trying to come down to this level because this devil is here trying to keep us from clicking. Because if we click, if I can get you to see what I'm saying, because I see what you're saying, and if you can get me to see what you're saying, we got a powerful connection here. See, you're dealing with a 1% when you're talking to a man like this. It's a very powerful brother. You're not dealing with the 5%, the 4%. You ain't talking about the 10%, 85%. This conversation was of the 1%, those who will see God. The fact the 4%, they believe in God and know him, but they don't know him, but they know of his presence through their works and our works. But the 1% will see God. That's what the book says. See, y'all like, what that mean? It means exactly what the hell it said. See God. But anyway, I'm talking to a guy on that level. Y'all wouldn't understand. Y'all think I'm crazy. Brothers think I'm on something. You ain't never seen a Muslim in love with God? You see them people over there in the Middle East? They would die for the cause of Islam. So they fight to give their life. We fight to preserve our life. Who you think gonna win? A man that would give his life for the cause, or a man that's fighting trying to get home, back home to his mother, or his wife, or his children. That's a good fight, but I'm putting my money on the man that would give his life, that'll run up, and that means he'll run up on your ass with some bombs and blow up a lot of y'all. That's a whole different mindset, man. We are super energetic, brother. I got homeboys, my man Jack Frost and Machete, these guys messing with Jack Frost. When I first met Machete and Jack Frost, I ain't never see these guys go to sleep. My man Will Lucci, man, these guys, I used to be like, dude, did you go to sleep? Cause we be high for God, man. You really need something to bring your ass down. We be high for God, man. You see them Christians, they be on Jehovah's Witnesses, man. You see them Mormons riding them bikes, boy. Be high for God, playboy. You feel like you're on a damn motorcycle, boy, in love with God. But anyway, anyway, I told him, man, your conclusion would devastate a believer in the teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. I say, if that what you guys saying could be proven, it would bother me. I'm not talking about nobody else. I said that's how Malcolm felt when he heard about the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. It bothered him. It disturbed him. It took him off his square for a minute. And what you guys saying, that's what it would do. I used the guy Paul Goethe, whatever his name is, with him and Dr. Wesley going back and forth. And Paul said, this takes nothing away from the Honorable Elijah Muhammad or Master Farad Muhammad. He said, in fact, it adds to. And I concluded in my study that Paul was right. It don't take nothing away from Master Farad Muhammad or Elijah Muhammad. And that's what I shared with the guy. I say, brother, that's the difference. What he said and what you're saying, I'm telling you, is the taste is not good. But I love the Honorable Elijah Muhammad and God so much that I will follow that. But I said, you're chasing superstition. The things that you have presented are all tied to superstition. And I said the Holy Quran tells us that most suspicion, not superstitions, suspicion. I said that's tied to suspicion. And most suspicion are sins. And I said the Holy Quran tells us that most suspicion are sin. I can follow what you're going and I can be caught up in that. Yes, I can. But it has to be proven to me, which I'm going on the words of the men that you're speaking of that said it was never a part of it. I said, you're calling those a liar, man. And he is so sincere and love both these men. He loved Elijah Muhammad. He loved Master Muhammad. He loved the prophet. And he's talking to me with the passion. And I'm talking back with him. So the devil was in the room. But he wasn't the devil. I wasn't the devil. It was just a little, little something there. I'm trying to show them the identity and the power of God, the living God, Master Farad Muhammad, whom God is in. I'm showing you it, and I'm saying that he showed you it through Elijah Muhammad. He showed you the living God with the Honorable Minister Farrakhan, because we called the 1 million man march, and 2 million came. People was up in trees, brother. Y'all act like that day never existed. Now, that was the day to tell all of you in these high conversations to chill out, pump your brakes, read with your eyes, Muhammad. Read with your eyes. If you can't understand and spell words, what do you see? I see God. I see 2 million men to come to take marching orders. That's what we seen, man, and we not gonna ignore that. I'm not going into my personal life about what I witnessed. So we concluded, and I'm gonna conclude right here, that he feel that, he got, and I'm telling you, man, you don't spread that. The Quran tells you, be careful when an unrighteous man bring you information, because you may harm a people. Harm a people. This man love us. This brother I'm talking to, high power, more. High power, strong brother over men. Be careful, because you may harm a people. I don't know the track record of that information that you guys got. But I'm telling you, from what I know personally and what the Honorable Elijah Muhammad and Farrakhan have said, that they were never a part of it, ever. So somebody's lying at the root of this thing. Somebody's lying. And I'm willing to put my bean pie that the Honorable Elijah Muhammad and Farrakhan is not. And so I love that brother. I'm definitely going to be working with them for sure, because he loved me and he loved the minister, and he's very, 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 very steady. Very steady. Assalamu alaikum.